From Indianapolis to Vietnam, a UIndy honor student and a professor have returned home, and they are hoping to have discovered a new species of fish. WRTV's Caitlin Kendall is live with what the pair has done. And Caitlin, this was all part of a senior capstone project, right?
Yeah, Lauren, it actually is. Every honor student at UIndy has to complete a research project. And Jackson Hoover, the student who we're about to highlight, is actually a student athlete. He's a wrestler, but he also wants to be an anesthesiologist. So nothing to do with fish, actually, but he couldn't help but jump at the opportunity to go and discover the unknown in Vietnam.
Is a descending device, and this is known as a Petzl stop.
Descending into a cave deep in the jungle of Vietnam.
What, about 1,500 feet into the cave?
University of Indianapolis student Jackson Hoover and Professor Dean Wiseman venturing to find the undiscovered.
This right here, that dates back to the Revolutionary War.
The tools and homework done before the cave mission.
This is a digital survey device.
Their goal? To develop research on an undiscovered species of fish.
Research is an interesting thing because it starts with a simple question. It could be a simple question about almost anything, and you ask that question, and then how do you go about figuring an answer to that question?
Professor Wiseman heard about the fish, which doesn't have a name yet, and wanted to be part of the group to discover it. Hoover jumped on board.
We caught the fish fairly quickly.
We found that they don't have any pigment because they're in a really dark environment, so they're just wasting calories creating pigment, and that goes to the same thing with their eyes. Eyes are really metabolically expensive to develop, and so they really completely lack eyes.
Meaning these fish are blind and basically see-through.
These fish might already be endangered, and we don't know that.
It's why research like this is so important, learning absolutely everything they can about them.
We can't conserve organisms if we don't know about them, and so we really want to make them known to the locals in a way that they're not going to take advantage of it necessarily, but work more to understand why it's there.
How do you reach a conclusion that it's a new species? And that is based on statistics.
It's statistics that the pair worked to culminate data for. On a fish and cave expedition, they were just curious about.
We took some physical measurements, some DNA, and hopefully once we analyze all that, we'll find some answers.
Obviously, they are hoping that the answers will come back positive. They have submitted all of that research and are waiting on that final word telling them whether they have found a new species of fish or not. The good news, though, if they haven't, they say they're just happy to be able to add to the research because there's not a whole lot of data on this type of fish. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they have found a new fish, and if they have actually, Lauren, they have an opportunity to name it themselves and submit a research paper, so they'll be able to take part in the whole entire process and add it into our kids' biology books someday.
Well, I love that they can hopefully name it. That would be pretty cool. And I also love, Caitlin, that he's not even studying this, really, kind of random, but I like it.
He literally just took his MCAT to become an anesthesiologist and go into medical school, and he's like, this is something I didn't even know I was interested in. So it's kind of cool that he just jumped at the bit, and now he's found this interest in going cave diving. So there's lots of stuff planned. I'm hoping to do a cave dive with them later this summer to learn a little bit about how they do it. So we'll have to stay tuned for that. So hopefully we can get in the water and in the caves and find some fish ourselves.
Oh, I would love that, Caitlin. So we'll check back in with you. You get that set up.